Hey, I'm Mike, and this is the weekly recap for the week of June 4th to 10th. I'm still spending most of my time in MOP on my warrior. I got him from 418.25 up to an item level of 441.87. I didn't do a whole lot of raiding this week. I only did the 3 quick heroics just a couple times. Otherwise, I was just doing the 1 wing of LFR for the daily quest. And then outside of that, I was doing the daily dungeon quest and the daily scenario quest. I usually queued up heroic for those, and then I would do the normal dungeons and heroic as well for the extra bronze and spool for that as well. From that, I'd get like 12,000 or so bronze per day, and then I was able to upgrade a few pieces per day, which is just slowly grinding up that item level, which I'm happy with. There was one time I queued up accidentally as DPS, and it just felt wrong. It was just, I felt like I was in someone else's house uninvited. I just really did not like being the tank. So that is an interesting development. But now that I've done almost every single achievement in the game, and I'm just at this point farming up item level on my warrior and getting transmogs on my alts, I feel a lot less, I guess stressed is the right word. I don't feel like I need to be in MOP, and if I'm going to play retail, I don't feel that pull of I'm wasting my time on this character. There's just time I could be spending on my MOP character and gearing them up or doing something there. So it's nice being able to like jump on for 20 minutes, do my dailies, and then I'm pretty much done on my warrior and go on my alts or go on retail or do anything else I want. I think I'm just going to continue doing that because I just really enjoy that casual playstyle, and just doing this, I'm going to get max item level soon, and then I'm for sure going to get Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar soon, and then I'll beat the game soon, and it's just really nice. Outside of my warrior, on my priest, I was doing the daily dungeon and LFR wing as well for the quests. I didn't do it every day, but I did do it for a few days out of the week, and I got some extra bronze to buy some transmogs with. My Death Knight, I got to level 70 this week using the hilarious strategy that I saw on Reddit, which is just to simply not loot the bonus experience items from raids and dungeons. So every day I would do normal Mogushan vaults, and I would loot everything off the bosses except for the bonus experience token. And then I would do the daily heroic dungeon as well as the quests, of course, for the raid and the dungeon. And then I would do also the normal dungeon for extra XP there. All those bonus XP items get mailed to me, and then after about a week of doing this, my cloak was in the 500% extra experience bonus. I went from 47 to 70 in like 20 seconds just looting this, and I had so many bonus experience items left over that I could have done this a lot sooner. So I'm definitely going to be using this method to level up all of my alts. I'm pretty much just spamming dungeons until 25 and then just logging in to do MSV, couple dungeons, do that for a week, loot, GG. Just doing that too also gets me like 1 or 2 transmog purchases every day, which is great. The only downside is that my Death Knight and the alts as well that I do this with, they are going to be stuck with gear from level 40, so they're going to be level 70 with old gear, which is pretty much makes them useless until the War Within comes out, where hopefully they'll have a little bit of a boost to their item level. Outside of him, I would continue to play my monk, so I got him into the whole raid everyday thing. I am starting to like Brewmaster a little bit more. It's just kind of getting familiar with it. I do think I want to try out Mistweaver. I might try that out on my alliance though, just to have a tank and a healer available, but I do think I'm going to level him all the way to 70 just as a tank. My shaman also, I got to raid level, and he is a healer. I actually really like shamans. It's just something very easy and fun to play with them, so I'm really enjoying playing him. I'm pretty sure both him and my monk should be able to get to level 70 by the end of the weekend, so a couple more 70s and more bronze there as well. I appreciate everyone commenting last week about what they were doing with their bronze. It seems like the people that watch these videos are somewhat evenly split, whether they're upgrading their bronze or think that's completely stupid. But of the people that are upgrading their item level, what I did see is that almost everyone seems to agree that they have one character that's going to be the main that they upgrade item level on, and then they're going to level up alts to get bronze for all the other stuff that they want through that, which is what I'm doing, and I think it's, I don't know, I'm really enjoying that. In retail this week, I did spend a little bit more time on there on my warrior. I was primarily just doing my world quests and my mount runs. I did jump on to do the time walking quest to do the 5 dungeons. Every time I do that, I'm convinced more and more that the infinite time reaver just doesn't exist, so I don't know why I even try anymore. But I was able to upgrade a season 3 463 item level ring that I had, and then I used the flight stones to upgrade that to an item level of 489. So my overall item level on that warrior went from 506.93 to 508.56, so I won't complain about that. In addition to that, I played my Undead Mage that I mentioned a few weeks ago. He's the first non-time running character I've gotten to level 70 in this expansion, and it's nice to see him go to level 70 because he's the second character I ever created. My brother played an Undead Mage, and I just thought it was the coolest looking thing, and it's just nice to see him kind of come along the ride this entire time. So I just played through time walking with him. I think it was about like 2 or 3 dungeons per level, I think from 66 to 70. It's nice to have that 70, but the main thing with him is that I'm just going to get the mount for that legendary staff eventually. For achievements this week, I didn't get a whole lot, so in retail I got one that gave me 5 points. I went from 38,885 to 38,890. In MOP, I finished off the August Celestials and the Sunreaver Onslaught, so that was a few less dailies to do per day, which is nice. And all I have left now is Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar and Emperor Xiaohao. I know this weekend I was farming out some rep and just watching something on my other monitor, and I got like, I think overall in a couple of days I got like 10,000 rep, which was nice. So just slowly going through that and trying to get that last achievement there. For mounts this week in Dragon Soul, I finally got the mount, which is what I would say if I got the mount, but I didn't. So again, just another week of running Dragon Soul again. What I did get though was the Heavenly Onyx Cloud Serpent from the Shot of Anger and the Thunder Cobalt Cloud Serpent from Nalak. I got both of these on retail, which was nice because I saved myself in total like 80,000 bronze on Remix, so really happy about that. And I no longer have to farm these on like 30 characters per day, which is fantastic. In miscellaneous WoW news, I had wanted to post a beta video last Friday, but I needed the character creation to be working, and it wasn't until like the weekend. So instead, I posted a video about the 3 saddest moments in my time playing WoW, which I really liked making. I think it's a great video. So if you haven't seen that and that sounds interesting, I'll put a link in the description as well as an annotation for you to check out. But with character creation now working, I should be able to get that beta video out on Friday, so come back for that if you're interested. And then speaking of The War Within, we of course got the release date, which is August 26th, with early access coming on the 22nd. I did buy the edition that comes with the early access, so I believe that's the Friday that I get to start playing, which is making me wonder whether or not I actually want to take time off of work to play. I know servers are always iffy, but that's kind of the charm for me. I really enjoy that whole thing of it just being a complete shit show. But every previous expansion that I was subscribed to the game for, I took time off, usually my entire year's worth of time off, so like 2 or 3 weeks. Plus any loot time. But I don't know if I really want to this year, because again, I have the weekend to play it, and then I don't know, like last year I took all my time off at the end of the year in December, and it kind of coincided with Christmas and New Year's, so I had a few extra days. And I really like that, because December who wants to work in December? So I'm kind of wondering if maybe I just take off a couple days or no days at all, and just save that for December again, because I really did like that time off last year. So I don't know, still undecided, but if there's any thoughts there, just let me know, maybe sway me one way or another. What about you? What are your thoughts on The War Within? Have you played the beta? Maybe you were in the alpha? What are you doing for The War Within? Let me know your thoughts on it in general. I'd love to hear them. In other news, I finished up watching the first season of the Fallout show this weekend, and I just didn't really like it. There were a few things I liked about it, but overall, it just, I don't know, just for me, it wasn't. But that is it for me. I'm once again going to finish this really quick and then go back to playing WoW because I am addicted. How was your week? What did you get up to? How are you enjoying MOP? How are you enjoying retail? How are you enjoying classic? How are you enjoying the beta? What's going on in your life in general? Let me hear it. I do read every single comment, and I love doing it. Thanks for watching. I love you lots. Hugs and kisses, kisses and hugs. Have a great week, and I'll see you on Friday. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next week when I talk at you again in the next weekly recap. Have a fantastic day. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, because I would love to get a 100,000 subscriber plaque. That was a lot of slurred words all at once, but I think you got the drift. Thanks again. Love you. Bye.